It's True Buds TV, and we're talking recreational cannabis in California. What will become the world's largest weed market? Now, this to me is fascinating. It's awesome. So many people have been waiting for this moment, but now there's a lot of this gray area and people don't really know what's going on. So I wanted to make this video to enlighten you and talk about some new laws, some things that will come from this, and some things to keep an eye out for. So, you know, True Buds, if you've seen some of our other videos, we love edibles. So, I was a little sad to hear that the serving size will no longer be able to go above 10 milligrams, and it has to be under 100 milligrams per package. So not a huge deal. I planned on stocking up before the new year, but didn't have time. You know, the holidays get busy. Also, with this being said, I heard that they are going to be banning any gummies like gummy bears. Now, not a huge deal, you know, it's recreational cannabis, it's edibles, whatever. Something else that you might want to think about too is that I thought was cool when I have my medical card, which I still do, is when you go to a dispensary, you go to a shop, usually your first time there, they let you get like a free edible, a free joint, a free gram or something like that. That is no more. They might just give you some pen or t-shirts or some merchandise to advertise their stores. These stores are starting to look more like Apple stores, not the big bodyguards there. It's a good way to market. Now, with that being said, and marketing and how this all works, you know, weed tubers aren't making shit on YouTube. You know, none of my videos are monetized. I do this because I like it. But I do find the marketing aspect very interesting. And I think it's 71.6% of people in a particular place have to be over 21 years or older to advertise there. So bars, music venues, some type of adult shops, maybe comedy clubs, places where the clientele, 71.6% of the clientele is 21 years or older, you're gonna start seeing a lot of advertisements for weed, certain weed things, certain weed products. Now, that's interesting to me how they came up with that number. And you know, it makes sense, but I'm interested to see how this changes as time goes on. I believe it's going to have to be legalized federally for YouTube and especially television to take on advertisements of this nature, but we'll see how it unfolds. We're leading the march here, California, so yeah, we're going to figure out all that marketing, figure that all out. But what I find interesting as well is that there's signs up on the 405 now when I drive by that are basically like driving stoned is like driving drunk. I've heard stories that people in Washington are getting a lot of DUIs for being under the influence of marijuana, which if you're an everyday smoker and you smoke a lot, you're probably gonna fail those freaking blood tests because you have a lot of THC in your system. Now that's a whole nother story, that's a whole nother video. I don't want to scare you guys too much, and I believe it is a scare tactic, and I also believe that, yes, it is working. One more thing about the dispensaries is that you used to be able to go in there and just smell the bud, check it out, and I think you still can. They have certain packages you can do that, but now the law demands that everything is pre-packaged. I'm sure the bud tenders might be a little sad here because I know they used to build up those little jars, and I smoke it, you know, it's some free bud, it's a little bonus. But yeah, I think that's gonna kind of feel weird for people who are used to going in medically and being able to check everything out, and now it's all pre-packaged. Also, with these new laws, the legalization of certain things, delivery services, I've heard they've made a pretty nice breakdown allowing them to function properly. There's concern about that within many communities, and supposedly certain communities can outlaw you if they see fit, which is interesting. It goes back to the whole, you know, there's a lot of gray area here, and from my understanding in terms of taxation to begin with, in terms of the recreational cannabis, is it's going to start at 5%. Which isn't too bad, with room to grow up to 15% by, I think they say, 2019. Now, that's pretty bad. The revenue coming through is going to show the rest of the country what this is really capable of. Colorado showed that. I believe Colorado last year wrote all their residents a check because they did so well from the recreational cannabis. Somewhere around 10,000 people are going to be eligible for a reduced sentence. I'm going to take a rip for you guys. Wish you the best. Thank you for watching True Buds and being interested in recreational cannabis in California. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I'm going to have tons more videos coming at you, comedies, reviews, how-tos. You go check out the other videos and see if you're not a subscriber right now. And you'll be like, damn, he's making some pretty cool stuff. So thank you guys. I'm going to keep them coming. If you have any questions, seriously, anything at all in regards to recreational cannabis in California, leave a comment, shoot me an email, do whatever it takes. I'm here for you guys. I'll answer your question to the best of my ability and have some fun doing it.